Hello, everybody. Welcome to 1111 Butterfly Effect, where we're all about transformation. Yep. Raising our vibration, which we call the butterfly effect. Thank you all for joining me and my divine spirit here at the table, and we invite you to join me, my higher self, all available ascended masters, archangels, guardian angels, guides, ancestors, and loved ones from the other side, to offer us up some insight, some guidance, some divine direction from our most divine spirit, and to give us a little nudge forward. Many of us are stuck. This will help us hopefully unstick us. And for those of us that are just moseying along, maybe this will be the push forward. And for those of us that are thinking of turning around, well, this might be the reason to, keep you going. So, again, thank you for joining me and my divine spirit, my most higher self, here at the table to offer up divine's message. And today we're going to utilize the butterfly oracle again, because we're all about transformation here, the butterfly effect. So, a couple more shuffles. And thank you, my divine spirit. Thank you all for joining us here at the table to offer us up some divine guidance and wisdom to help us all out, help anyone out there listening. If this is your message, you'll know it, you'll feel it. It'll be real for you, okay? Here we go. Let's cut the deck. We're just gonna, one card is what we want here. Just one card. Okay. And that one card is from the Butterfly Oracle. Is healing from the past. Yes, absolutely. If, we're having trouble moving forward, that means we might need to heal something from the past that's keeping us stuck, making us want to turn around, making us want to just, I might as well not be in any hurry. Well, Divine has a unusual way of getting the message to us, right? So, it's that beautiful season of summer. Some of y'all are on summer vacation. Some of y'all are not. But regardless, we can take this time to heal from the past through this break that we're having so that we can get unstuck, move forward, or keep from turning back. Because going back or backwards, we're just repeating something. The only thing I want to replay is a great music, a great song, right? I want to loop that till I wear out the CD. Let me tell you, I've worn out some cassettes and some CDs. But let's just start here, okay? Some of us, me included, I'm not exempt. I'm on this journey too of spiritual awakening. Healing from the past. And I'm just getting hit one after another, my parents passing away, all beginning with, 2020. And, last year ending with my mother passing away. And now just recently I've had a cousin pass away, and then an uncle, a dear uncle, and then his son was just killed in a motorcycle accident. And boy, when you have some unfinished business, I suggest you start healing from it so that, you don't have anything hanging, you don't leave anybody else hanging. And You can move forward if you're feeling unstuck. Or if you're feeling stuck, you can unstick yourself by healing. If you're feeling like you want to turn back, you do some healing, it might give you the strength to move forward. Right? If you're moving slow and dragging ass, you might need to heal something or fix something. Plug a hole in the boat, so to speak, pump your tire up a little so that you can go forward a little better or a little faster, a little more excited about the journey. And healing from the past is part of it. This card comes to you because there's a reoccurring pattern that stems from hurt feelings in your past, recent past, past, childhood past, maybe even past life that's rearing its ugly head now in this life. It's time for you to change this pattern by facing it and healing old emotional pain. Boy, I'm down to, a big one right now at my second Saturn return. I turned 60 last year, and it's been a rough road. You may feel tired. You may feel tired of revisiting the same issues, yet believe that there's no other way. Well, there is a way. There is a way to get unstuck. There is a way to move forward. There is a way to keep from going back and repeating history. And the way to do that is to heal from the past, to, close up old wounds, to let go, to change certain things, right? To heal. Facing your feelings, forgiveness, doing the healing work, things like activism, reaching out, doing some hobbies, feeling good about yourself, writing yourself a love letter. How about that one? Somebody told me that recently. Write yourself a love letter and let you know that you're doing okay, right? Releasing, any emotional or physical baggage. Let it go. Like that movie Frozen. Let it go, let it go. I can't remember the melody of it, but you can donate old items, purge your closet, do some spring cleaning. Even though it's summertime, you got the time, you're on a break. Clean out your kids' closets, clean out your closet. Get rid of things you aren't using. Things you're not, it's not giving you any pleasure anymore or peace. It's just a reminder of something yucky or childhood experiences you don't need to hang on to anymore, and so on along those lines. Yeah, healing from the past is part of our transformation, because we cannot raise our vibration if we're down here, still way down here, rolling over what happened to us when we were kids, or why our marriage went into this or that direction, or why this or that is happening or not happening. Life does happen. We can't avoid life, but we can go through life with a higher vibration to keep us above the muck, above the yuck, so that it won't overwhelm us or cover us up to our neck. Right? Exactly. Transformation. The butterfly effect. It's part of the spiritual awakening. Healing from the past is in that equation of transformation and raising our vibrations, to in turn help raise the vibration of humanity, to in turn help raise the vibration of our planet, so we can all hopefully live happily ever after. You know, despite the bumps that we will endure, the struggles, the pain. And suffering is a choice. Yes. How we suffer, that's the choice. You know, pain is to suffer, is to have pain. How we deal with that pain is a choice. Healing from the past is a choice. If you want to move forward, if you want to get unstuck, you need to heal from the past. Then you'll transform and go through the butterfly effect. And we're here to help you. On that note, I hope this message touches you where it needs to, offers you up the direction and divine messages that divine wants you to hear and feel and feel the nudge from. And until next time, this is our daily drop here at Butterfly 1111 Butterfly Effect. So until next time, take care, stay aware, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.